Welcome back on Pocket What If on the What If in Your Pocket. And guys, so what's going on, guys? Usually by this point a video would get to at least somewhere near 100 views or something like that. But what if Izuku was the son of Doom is only at this point is at what, 50? Guys, come on. I need views to see if I should make another video. So come on, guys, show that video some love and show this video some love too. As well, guys, as you guys all know, we hit 200 subscribers. That means I'll be making a 200 subscriber goal what if. And one of these four will become that. But guys, come on. I will make the video until that community tab hits 50 votes. Once that is done, then I'll make the video. And guys, 89% of you, basically a full 90% of you, are not subscribed. So guys, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below, as well as share this video with friends or whatever. And guys, please don't forget to hit that notification bell to get more of my what ifs. And guys, let's begin. What if Uzaki was in My Hero Academia? Part 3, I think. So guys, let's have some fun, shall we? From the last part, Bakugo and his teammate are going to a quirk tournament. And basically the award for this tournament is bragging rights, saying who actually has the best student. And those who have the best students usually go to like the best schools, usually UA. And so after a few fights, it's now Bakugo, his teammate with wings, versus Kirishima and Ashido. As in, Bakugo cracks his knuckles, preparing for the fight. Oh, this is going to get interesting, because it's now like the grand finals. As the announcer just says, begin, as both of them start to fight. Bakugo is going headstrong, going right after for Kirishima, because he just views him as the wall. Break the wall, you go right after his teammate. As Mina fires her acid out, as she tries to make her acid very slippery, to trip up Bakugo. But Bakugo just basically does like a low hang glide with his explosions and just kicks Kirishima in the gut, sending him like 3 to 4 feet back. As the other guy, he tries to swoop down and take out Mina. But Mina, she just makes an acid wall. As he just flies through that, he gets burned all across his face, his body, his wings. As at that point, his wings start to have holes within them, as he cannot fly. So Mina takes him out, and he's out of the game again. As Bakugo just looks at that, as he just says to himself, "Why do I bring these people? I could have brought literally anybody else. I could have brought the guy with the long fingers. I forgot his name. I could have brought Izu, even though he was quirkless, but I'm pretty sure he could do a lot better than just fail in the first 5 minutes of the fight." Hina, definitely, as all he does is think about how many people he could have brought instead of just the winged dude. But he gets punched by Kirishima as he steps back a little bit. But as he does, he sees a little blood coming out of his nose. But as he sees that, he looks at Kirishima with the most seriousness he could actually put out, as he just says, "You're gonna regret that, redhead." As Kirishima's like, "What?" Within that instant, Bakugo's hands start to glow, like his gauntlet, as he throws them out in front of him, as a massive explosion occurs. As then, everyone from Bakugo's school just starts to celebrate and cheer as they all scream, "Go Bakugo! Go Bakugo!" As everyone keeps on chanting this, including Hinata and Izuku, as Hinata's jumping up and down, as Izuku gets distracted, as one guy who's below him just jumps up and does the yes with, the uppercut. He gets punched directly from the jaw upwards, as Izuku just hits back to his seat, as Uzi's like, Izu, are you okay? As a little blood is coming out of his nose, like, I'm alright, with a thumbs up. As well, Bakugo turns and sees that, as he just goes, sucker! As Bakugo dodges a punch from Kirishima. As well, counters Kirishima's blow and exploding Kirishima in the face, sending Kirishima flying and him hitting a wall, basically putting Kirishima out of bounds and him out of the fight. So now it's just Bakugo versus Mina. As then the battle between them begins, as Bakugo fires off to, bomb rush Mina, as, Mina uses acid on her feet to basically slide across the arena, basically trying to get as far away from Bakugo as possible. But Bakugo's explosions, they keep increasing, making him get closer and closer to Mina. Plus his maneuverability with his explosions, it gives him just a tiny advantage when it comes to, him catching up and Mina running away. As Mina tries her absolute best to get away from Bakugo, Bakugo closes in the distance and, he just kicks her in the face, sending her, flying a little bit, but not out of bounds out of the arena. And after that, Bakugo runs towards Mina to, push her out of bounds. But Mina, between a rock and a hard place, she uses her special technique, Acid Man, as she just envelops herself in acid completely, as she runs towards Bakugo with all of her acid, as she starts, slinging all of her acid at Bakugo, burning the concrete that is, beneath them. As Bakugo, dodges those attacks, Mina just flies by him, but nearly missing his shirt. But the time she stops, she's on the other side of the arena with 2 lines of acid. As Bakugo realizes something, as he decides to do something really stupid, as Bakugo calls out Mina, "Hey, Pinky! What did you just say? So far you haven't touched me one bit! I'm getting kind of lonely over here!" As both Uzaki and Izuku say what they're thinking, did Bakugo just say that? As we cut to Bakugo with this grin on his face, as in his head he's just saying, come on, work, come on, let this work, as Mina starts to have a blush on her face, but then she gets mad as she charges at Bakugo, and back inside Katsuki's head as he's just saying, come on, a little closer, as she is sprinting towards Bakugo with unbelievable speed, as she is basically 20 feet away from him. He actually brings his hands towards all the way down to his knees as he, bends down a little bit, as he explodes, as he does like a double front flip, as Mina's just passed through him, as she just turns her head, as she just sees Bakugo with a devilish grin, as he holds both of his hands up, pointing towards Mina mid-roll, as he just says, "You fell for that?" as his hands glow yellow and they ignite, setting off an explosion, pushing Mina forward as she is flying, since she can't control herself now, even with her acid. She just flies out of the ring and slams into a wall, as Bakugo is, cheered as the Quark champion, as basically everyone from Bakugo school, including Izuku and Uzaki, they're celebrating, saying, "Go Bakugo, go," basically that entire chant, as Bakugo is awarded to be this year's Quark tournament champion. As before he leaves, Izuku and Uzaki are just standing there smiling, as Bakugo's gonna be like, "Oh crap, I'm gonna need to deal with this." As Both of them leave the arena, but once they get to a park, they just let him have it. As Uzaki starts first. Wow, Bakugo, I never knew you had such a dirty side. Oh, quiet you! I just came up with that on the spot. I needed her to be distracted. Yeah, there's distracted, and then there is making her blush a tomato red. You got no room to talk, Izu. You blush every time you see Hana, and as he shuts Bakugo's mouth, as he just says, "Oh, look at the time. We gotta go see Hana." As Hana's like, "Wait, what do you mean by?" As Izuku just runs away with Bakugo, as they just leave Hana confused. As later on, Izuku takes his hand off of Bakugo. Did you really have to? As Bakugo punches him directly in the nose. Ah, what the heck? That's what you get for covering my mouth and then running away. I mean, come on, it's really embarrassing. Then don't make fun of me for it. As they have this argument for a bit, but eventually they head home. And a couple months pass, and it's almost the end of the school year. As Izuku's almost getting late, as he's rushing out of his apartment to head to the school, but he gets caught up in a villain fight. As Izuku and a crowd of people watch this villain hero fight, as they see a gigantic villain facing Kamui Woods. Whilst that was happening, Izuku at this point in time doesn't appear as much as a fanboy as he is in the anime. The old man with the stars on his head still can tell that he is a fanboy. So yeah, that happens. As Kamui Woods stations himself on top of a train as he points out towards the villain, as he states, "Armed robbery, assault, and using a power without a license while in heavy traffic. You, sir, are the incarnation of evil." And right beside Izuku, a girl just states, "I don't really think of that as the incarnation of evil, but it's pretty close." As Izuku turns around, as he sees Uzaki! "Hey, Izu, how you been?" "I've been well. How are you? "I'm running a little late and I saw you in the crowd." "Oh." "Hey, kid." As Izuku turns his head, as he sees the old man with the stars on his head, as the old man just states, "Is that your girlfriend?" As Izuku starts to blush, as he just says, "No, she's just a friend of mine." As then the old man just states one more thing, "It's not a good idea to use your quirk in public, As before Izuku and Hana could question this, Kamui Woods uses his technique, Lacquer Chain Prison, as he tries to capture the villain. And like in the anime, Mount Lady comes in with a dive kick and kicks the villain, ultimately beating him. As he shrinks down, as well as her, as she gets complimented and congratulated on her being the villain. As we cut back towards Izuku and Uzaki heading back towards their school. But when they enter their classroom, they just see Bakugo sitting on his chair, relaxes his head. He's like, "Yeah, I cannot wait to become the next number one." As everyone's like, "Yeah, you're out of everyone in this class, if not this entire school, most likely going to be the top 5 best heroes in Japan." As Izuku comes in with, well, Kachan, you're going to need to beat me first." And Katsuki just says, "Like hell! How in the heck are you going to even end up even in the top 25? As then Uzaki perks up and says, "Well, Katsuki, if we join together in a hero company, I'm pretty sure we could probably make it to the top 10. As if. Maybe as an accountant, but as a hero, the odds are not exactly in his favor." "Well, don't count me out too early, Kachan. I still got Shiketsu." "Izu, if Shiketsu takes you into Hero Academy, it just proves they just suck." "Oh, come on, they're just as good and having just as good of a rate as UA. Barely. By what, 3%? Whilst the conversation between Izuku and Bakugo is being done, the teacher rolls into the class as he just says, All right, everybody, please quiet down and get into your seats. We're about to start class. As then, everyone sits down and class begins. All right, everybody. Since this is gonna be last week of school, I'll be handing out tests to see what kind of profession you guys will be capable of. But what's the freaking point? You all want to go to the hero track, right? As everyone starts cheering, including Bakugo, Uzaki, and Izuku. And then Bako begins to laugh. All of you will be lucky to end up as a sidekick to some D-lister. Oh yeah, Bakugo, you think you're better than all of us? Oh come on, I can take you all on, including Uzaki over there. Well, I doubt it, Pop Rocks. Well, I bet ya, anime for eyes. As then Uzaki's hands begin to enlarge, and at that point, Bako starts to, throw little explosions into the air. As the teacher's like, both of you quiet down. Ugh. Well, Bako, you got some good scores on your report card. You could end up in UA. Wait, UA? As everyone's like, that place has like a 2% acceptance rate and all that kind of crap. And Bago gives that speech of, because of that, it is worthy of him, and he'll become more popular than All Might. As both Uzaki and Izuku kind of laugh at this. Like, dude, you have the social graces of an angry chihuahua. How in the heck are you going to become more popular than the #1 hero? As everyone kind of laughs at this statement, but Bago just says, shut up, all of you! As the teacher says, Midoriya, it says here you want to go to UA too. As Bago's like, yeah, I kind of expected that. Because in this one, Izuku's not as much of a pushover as he is in the actual anime and manga. And also has a bit more of a spine. And after that, a couple hours later, school ends. And then Izuku, Bakugo, Uzaki plan to meet up at a gym later on so they could train for UA. As when they do, Izuku runs under a bridge as the sludge villain appears. And you know what, guys? I'm going to end it off here. So guys, subscribe to this channel to get more of my videos. Like this video so I can make more later on. Comment down below and share this video with others. And please, guys, do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can see more of my videos later on. So guys, after all that, have a nice day, nice life, and I'll see you in the next What If. Goodbye.